This ain't your average, just them good vibes in the middle of the madness. In a good place, let them know what's happening. Let's take it all around the world with a passion. We talking politics, check, relationships, check. Do it for the culture if you really tryna flex. Got 4 brothers on the go, ready, set. From the suburbs to the projects, we got the beers and the ball heads. I'm talking beers and the ball heads. We got the beers and the ball heads. We the one with the beers and the ball heads.
Yeah.
Beers in the ball heads.
Once again.
Deserve.
Same
Wait, who put
time.
this on the?
Same.
Is this
channel.
alcohol?
Is that alcohol?
Alcoholic?
I don't think so.
Mine is. I have juice.
Juice?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Mocktail?
Yeah, say something.
That's a mocktail.
Mocktail, okay.
All right, that's
No,
my
you know,
All right,
he
praise the
look
Lord.
for the heart stuff.
Praise the Lord.
You know.
Mocktail.
Yeah. Yo, so look, man, this last week topic.
I wasn't here.
You wasn't here, but
But I was here.
these 2 brothers,
Yeah.
they wasn't in studio, but they came through our speakers.
Yes, sir.
And they dropped some knowledge
Yeah.
to where it stirred up a part 2.
Let's go.
It was a
A
hot
little controversy.
yeah, it was a hot subject, and
I don't know why it's controversial because she heard what I said. Remember what I told
that's
you?
what you
Sometimes
said.
you don't even got to say it, Trevor. And I'm calling you Trevor. See, look. I'm used to trying to give him.
Yeah, some advice.
Sometimes you just got to get his look like,
Yeah.
hold
Just
up.
the
Tune
look.
in, look.
The parent to child look.
Wow, you
I
got to
get it.
prepare to
Well, I'm
child.
just saying that's when you. That's when they.
Oh, wow.
That's when they straighten up or they do right.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be, so it's 3 singles and a married.
Yeah,
Right.
3 singles and I'm out. So we gonna tap in each of the brothers and find out how their week is going so far. And Mark,
Hey,
I'm alley oop it to you, brother.
man, thank you, brother. First of all, good to see y'all again.
You as well.
You know what I'm saying? I think the highlight of my week was I had a chance to travel on the road with my brothers.
Well, that's
man.
dope.
I mean,
That's
we took a
dope.
road trip, and the trip was cool. The drive was cool. We had the labs going.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped at some super Costco gas station called Buc-ee's I ain't never heard of.
Buc-ee's.
It
Boy,
was
it's
bananas.
literally a Costco gas station.
Biggest
Wow.
gas station ever.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was crazy. And but you know, I had a chance to bond some more with my big brother EP.
Hey, man.
Had some nice memories we created. Saw
That's
good
right.
family members out
That's
there,
right.
man.
That's right.
Got some rest and things done. So it was a great road trip.
That's
Created great
man.
memories.
And y'all shared a little bit of it with us
Yeah.
on social media, which was cool, man. That's dope. When,
Yeah.
you know, when you able to do that with your siblings.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we even take siblings for granted, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I was just blessed with one brother, which, you know, of course,
Yeah.
we lost back in 2005. So that right there, I feel is beyond great because y'all still have each other and still have the opportunity to do things like that with. So I'm gonna pass it back to me, and I'm gonna give it over here to EP.
Hey. Yeah, ditto
Yeah.
that, man. The trip was great. And then I ain't gonna lie, I kind of dreaded. I was like, man, I just got off the road for
Mm.
45 days. Then the drive to Louisiana, I remember as a kid, but like,
Yeah.
bro, it was remarkably not what I thought.
Right.
We
Okay.
got there fast. Everybody switched. It wasn't no like, okay, you got to drive
Mhm.
8 hours and you drive it. If you drove 1 hour, you got time. Hey,
Yes, it is what
Easy
it is.
work.
Yes, sir.
easy work. And just a monitor. And then when we went down there, we just focused on business
Mhm.
and family.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So,
That's
because
right.
you can't take for granted that family is gonna always be here.
They're,
And then
they're not.
you
bro.
better go create some more memories.
Yes, sir. While you can.
Yeah.
Canoe.
I'm great. Well, I was enjoying the road trip.
Yeah. I was there.
I was there in my
myself in the
mind.
truck.
I was
Yeah,
there
I
in
was
my
in the
mind.
back.
I was in the back, like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh man, the dark road.
yeah.
terraining
yeah.
through that.
Maybe we're playing a bigger one with an RV or something. Remember?
Yeah, man.
Remember that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ask us no questions.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
sir.
it got to be wonderful, man. I remember just a road trip with my grandfather. It was my grandfather, my grandmother, and myself going to Mississippi in the Fleetwood Rohan. I had the back seat to myself. I wasn't driving. Man.
Yeah.
It was
I kind of remember a Fleetwood.
Yeah,
in your-
Brian.
in your-
Yeah.
The feet rest that you laid out.
I just remember road trips with family is always
man.
good.
Yeah.
You
Man.
get to talk and
Yeah.
catch up, and so that. I commend you guys on that.
Eat the cold chicken.
I just
next
think
day.
Mike the other day. I think it was Sunday.
Yeah.
I was just sitting out at an ice cream parlor doing what I do. You know what I mean? I'm at the ice cream parlor.
Mhm.
So I'm on a date at the ice cream parlor. And I see Mike walk up to go to the store.
Who, Mike?
Yeah.
So was he on the day too?
No.
Did he have some ice cream? Let me know. Let me know.
No, he wasn't on the date.
You said he was feeding her like this.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
But so he said the trip was nice, and I was like that's like you said, create memories.
Yeah.
And that's I think what we're here on this planet for is to create memories.
That's it. Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean, and you guys are
Definitely.
doing it good. But my week has been good thus far, bro, and I can't complain. It's like you all, every day is creating a memory
Mhm.
with somebody you love. If you can do that,
Mhm.
I think that's powerful.
And be cognizant that you're doing
Right.
it. That's the thing.
Absolutely.
Focus that you're doing.
That's powerful.
Make that intent. That's the
Yeah.
intent.
Yeah.
That is powerful. What about your
Man,
bro?
you know what? I'm excuse me. I'm gonna say it's definitely.
Wait, let me rephrase that. Your week was good after last week's show?
No. the show, but it was what happened the day after the show. So one of my sisters, y'all know, Janice,
Oh, okay.
she suffered a massive stroke on Wednesday. So we was dealing with that, and everybody,
Prayers,
man, thank you, appreciate it. But they was able to get her to the right hospital with the right doctors, with the right
that makes all
anesthesias,
That makes all the difference.
so they were able to bring her out. But when she got there, they found out that she had a blood clot on the brain too. So then they had to go in and take care of that. But she back to her old self. She back fussing because she got to stay in the hospital because of course they got to do all of that. And yeah, man. So just like you were saying, you just never know. When it's your time. So, and I mean, you dudes are blessed because you guys haven't experienced losing a sibling. I've experienced losing a couple. So continue to love on each other, man. Continue to take advantage of those opportunities because that's, like you said, memories.
Yeah.
Because once they're gone, that's all you have is memories. So, but on that note, God is good.
Yes, sir.
All the time. So we gonna jump right into this show, man, and we gonna nail it now to some of y'all. Well, God is still gonna be good to y'all even after the show. So
What's the title of the show?
go ahead.
I already told her. Is that what it
Did you tell her?
is? That what
Did he
the title
tell
is?
her?
Our girl.
Or did you?
Well, you heard me.
Be whatever he wanted to be. It's the part two of
It's the
submit
part
to me.
two.
I don't
Submit.
want to control you. In a sense of
Don't make me control you. Is that what
in a sense of like I'm controlling a robot.
Mm.
I want you to follow my lead. That is very different from, I'm trying to use control as not such a bad term. But when you drive it, like I mentioned last time, if you at the helm of the ship or when somebody was when y'all was driving to Louisiana, somebody was in control of the vehicle.
Sure.
The person behind the wheel was in control of the vehicle.
And at some point, y'all push the button. Control. Cruise control.
You know what it made me think of right now, and this is in all seriousness, like Mark's career was based in law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if he had a partner who they was in a volatile situation, they went in a building and and he's like, come this way. No, come this way. No. The ending could be
Disaster.
disastrous.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
For sure. I it would be real nice to get into the root of why women are so defensive when they hear the word submit.
And obey.
Have we given
And
them,
forbid.
and as far as accountability, have we as Black men historically given them a reason
Mm-hmm.
to be so defensive? Like, do we have a history of controlling you and whooping butt and being demonstrative and being over authoritative? Have we done that? Let's talk about that for a second. Have we given them
That's
a
a
reason?
good.
I think some.
like
I don't think none.
I
at
feel,
this
I
table.
feel the
You're gonna be-
majority
Oh.
have not, but I feel they are going from a European aspect. And of course, feminism was about, like, if you are married and you're subservient to your husband, you are a slave.
Right.
So if you follow that ideology, and most Black women begin to follow that, then you become their men treated their women totally different from how we treated our women.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So we were never the kind of to put the foot on the neck like European men did to their women. So, but they tried to lump us all together and say men are no good and that we don't need to follow their lead. We can bra burners, we just be sexually liberal, but they talk bad about men, but feminism is about being more
More
masculine.
like a man, for sure.
Right.
So it
Man,
baffles me. So they just don't want to submit. I mean, and that's hard for somebody to submit, especially if you feel like you want to be the leader. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes women, I would say the thing that men have done is not lead good enough. Where they don't trust our leadership. Sometimes Black men never had the opportunity to. Because if you look back, our manhood wasn't really intact. So we weren't like, oh, okay, we going this way.
Right.
No, we going which way Master tell us to go.
Yeah.
You know, or whoever is in control.
Oh, and you ain't gonna do nothing? What? You let Master do this, and then what was you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that would end in a shameful state, right?
Yeah.
I would be embarrassed. You know, I'm yeah. So I understand sometimes Black women, let me speak specifically, Black women and how they feel and how men are having an opportunity to be really men. So how can they really follow a person that hasn't really been?
Don't you? Okay, but that's the case. I get that.
And I'm just saying that's what the ground that we grew from.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's prevalent now.
I mean, if we look at where we were then, because the men that was in front of us or that we looked up to, their positioning then, is it that now? I think is very slim these days compared to then. Because, and then also, when do the women accept accountability? Because of keep choosing these same men that you that's not leading, like
leading them nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
You look back and you see your track record.
Yeah.
The same type of men each time. Whether you made him a boyfriend, whether you made him a baby daddy, whether you made him a husband and now ex-husband, when do they take responsibility?
Well, you have to call a thing what it is first, right? So if they know they're getting triggered by the word submit and kind of go to the root of it, like Kanone said, I don't think it's so prevalent now. I don't think we're doing it now. You won't see so many cases of it. And I think you even agreed with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love for Urban to talk about, because it's really important. There was a huge, impactful project called Bastards of the Party that he was engaged in. And it kind of speaks to how Black men were subjugated to so many perils. You want to talk about that a little bit?
I can talk about it. Bastards of the Party was a documentary, but it derived from no leadership after the Black Panther Party was disbanded, right? So we formed gangs, the Bloods and the Crips, originally to fight off the racist gangs in the city, the Spook Hunters and a couple other different. Yeah, exactly. So once we ran them out, we didn't really have the leadership, and then eventually we just started turning on each other and forming different Slauson Boys and different gangs, which, like you said, without leadership or role models or something to follow, it's it's a lot easier for us to be misled.
Yeah,
and some of the things we go through, if we don't have the right woman, they'll use what we go through against us.
True.
And find it more of a reason not to follow.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't do this when they this, and you didn't do this when they this, and we already had the weight of the world on our back anyway.
Yeah.
Do you think that Black women are sympathetic to that? Because if any woman knows what Black men go through, it should be Black women, right? So if they see or have seen what Black men go through, is it why still the fighting back and forth between Black men and Black women are them emasculating their men and not wanting to follow the men?
I think it's more of a thing where you have to have the tolerance and the patience. It's like going through a huge walk-in closet and it's a needle in a haystack. When you find the right one, so I'm not saying that all the women are this way, but it's far and in between that you're gonna find one who you have to find one who's just as tired of the narrative being spread as we are.
Right.
And like, look, I'm not like them. I'm not tripping. I get it. I love my Black. I need a Black man. I need a leader. I need a protector and a provider. They are out there, but it's just fatigue. How often are you finding guys who are willing to stand by themselves until they find the right one who's willing to let them lead them, who find value and not just willing to let you, but find value in.
I would think that would be me.
In leadership.
I'm just waiting on that.
Oh yeah, I definitely had to.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Ready for the question?
Yeah.
Are you willing to work with a woman who's working through the submission issue? Are you willing to hold her hand?
What do you mean working through?
I'll make it more plain. Are you willing to hold her hand and help her get through her submission issues?
What are the issues?
Like maybe
lack of
she
submission.
Will not submit because of past hurt, past trauma, past beliefs.
What are we talking about? She has to submit day one. What are you talking about here, boy? We will never know the second day. We would probably never. She told me, she was like, "Hey, I have some boss bitch issues.
Okay.
And I'm working through them.
Right.
But my true nature is to be feminine, kind, and submissive. I'm going to take what her true nature is. And if that rears its ugly head, we're going to push it down. I'm saying you got to get rid of that or I'm going."
But that's what he said. What's that pretty much? What are we talking about?
Yeah, but I'm going further because I was like, if she if she led with almost like a disclaimer, I probably would. And I felt she was kind. I probably would be like, well, that's.
She would have to be super, super fine though. That's the only way you gonna even get.
She would have to be.
No.
Super relevant.
She would have, I'm gonna tell you what she,
Super
I'm
relevant.
gonna tell you what she have to first of all look like.
Why are we talking about what she has to look like? For
Because that's
we're
going
talking
on.
about
That's
submission.
it, but that
We're not
because
talking
if
about a
she's
woman
not-
just submitting to me.
if
There's
she's
other
not-
men here that
okay, but
women
Mark,
can
that's
submit
on
to.
you.
Yeah, I know. I already answered it.
No, but the thing is, if she's not what you want on an outer, you're not
Yeah,
going
that's
to give
just
her
not right.
an opportunity.
And that's just
period.
not right.
And
I
you're
don't
not.
see how you can think like that.
Oh, you
I don't even see both of them. Both of them.
Edward Scissorhands over here.
Every we're here to talk about submission. I don't know why we're talking about phenotype woman. You know, it doesn't. It varies.
No,
You know?
it's something.
It varies.
Because
It
we're
varies.
talking about the type of woman that you're willing to grow with in order to reach the submission stage. So
I'm willing to grow with some of them.
Do you
Okay,
think a
what
woman
does
can
that look
make
like?
changes like that?
I was trying-
You know what? If it ain't in her, I don't think she could really.
All right.
Mhm.
You know, she would already have to be displaying that character.
You don't know her
From the
yet. You
beginning,
don't know her yet.
You can tell if a woman
hello?
kind of, oh, she's sweet, kind.
No, man. You know,
The way
I know
you
some
talk,
women, bro, could be
man.
in the water with a straw this long
Yeah.
for a long time.
And then those hormones kick
Existing,
in.
yeah.
man.
Raw. Can you deal with the
Well,
hormonal surge?
that's why we pray for discernment, so we can discern whether this woman is that woman or not.
I agree, 100%.
And I think it should be the same thing for women. You should pray for discernment that this is a leader that couldn't lead you.
What's the mindset? It's the mindset. Can you be with a leader
Yeah.
for her? You know what I mean? The woman has to accept that. And then she has to value it, not just accept it, but
Yeah.
value it.
Value it.
And be able to block off anybody who's preaching you a message that's against what your stance is.
And if the women knew this, bro, your life will be, I'm talking about women's lives, would be so much easier if they found a man of a certain caliber and he was a leader. It would take so much off of their plates. Because you hear so many women going through, I got to do this. I hear so many women, I got to take my car, my light is on, and da-da-da-da-da. That should be something that should be removed from your plate. You don't even have to stress. And some women even say, well, I wish I had that's the only time they wish they had a man. I wish I had a man to take it because they feel like they're going to get duped by the mechanic.
Yeah,
And
sure.
because there's a female showing up.
Or you on the phone with them, you hear,
Oh, yeah. Can you change it?
Get a 9-volt battery.
Yeah, need a 9-volt battery.
Yeah.
But I think if women invested in being more submissive and feminine, they will eventually attract a great leader, and all of those things would be relinquished. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's women walking around with too much weight on their shoulders.
I wish a woman would call in. I would
They're
ask
not
them,
built for that.
yeah. I would ask them, could you submit to a great man who wasn't in a financial position to a lot of them wouldn't allow him to lead if he made less.
If he made
If he
less
wasn't-
than that.
yeah. I'm talking about not he started making more and then it ended up something happened to where
No.
like to where it's he made 70 and she made 160.
Mhm.
And he's like, baby, you can't buy that purse right now. We saving.
Man,
We
man.
saving.
Oh, why you laughing?
Man.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
My dog will be like, who can't can't. Wait, you can't afford it. That's
Wow.
boy.
And do you think that would hurt the man though? If she went ahead and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna buy it," do you think he would be hurt?
I think he would have a reason to be hurt.
Yeah.
He would be offended. I think
I
he should
would.
be
I
offended.
think that because let me tell you a scenario.
I don't mean to bring your business up.
No. I was when I was married, my ex-wife, she wanted to go to a yoga retreat. And I said, nah, it's not a good time. You know, we had this and that going on.
Mhm.
And, you know, I got this going on and we got this allocated. Now, mind you, she's working at our business. Business is not flourishing. So I'm working at a job to pay for the business and the home.
Yeah, he offset. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I told her, hey, nah, it's not good. And plus we have 3 little children. Well,
You really didn't have to say it. You could have said, "Hey, it ain't a good time." I said
Had a
no.
good time.
you know, but
Daddy said no, baby.
she said she wanted to go. And I said, no, it's not a good time. Do you know, a week later, she said, oh, I'm going to go because somebody else is going to pay for it. I was like, that's not even a freaking issue.
Right.
That somebody else is going to
Well,
pay for
but
it.
did you say it ain't good time because we have this? She solved the problem
Mm.
a whole nother way.
No, but we also had 3 children. It was time. It wasn't just a money thing. It was time.
And as you said, you were still working a job, so
Yeah.
you needed to put that time in
Yeah, you know, I get it.
ahead of time.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So,
we don't give enough clarity.
no, I wasn't going
no,
No,
I know
For
that.
you to be at home with the
with
children.
the children.
Yeah,
Yeah, but she went anyway. She said, "Oh, I get my mother to keep the." That just
yeah, she fixed the
Pissed-
problem around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pissed me off because I already said
Well,
That we
I
not
feel
doing
women
this.
that do that and maybe constantly do that because they may be the breadwinner needs to be by themselves.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, how many times, you're going to start questioning yourself as a man. It's like no matter what, she's going to continue to act like this or do these things. So how many times am I going to sit here and take that and accept that?
Well, if it's in the beginning and it's communicated, how is it received? Did you go through all the steps to say, look, this ain't? I know I didn't say that it was solely a money issue, so you found another way. Okay, in the future, I just rather you take my word on this isn't best for the family right now.
Yeah.
Are you going through all of those steps? Because
So
I've always been the type to be like, I'm gonna find a solution. Oh, you say we ain't got the money for it? Okay, bet. I'll find the bread.
Yeah, I think that's a really hard carrot for a woman with bad teeth to bite.
A frozen carrot too.
but if
I'm just
a
saying.
woman would just trust in the man's vision and mission, you shouldn't even have to question why he's saying this or that. You can know it's a storm coming in Dubai and you're going to Dubai for a retreat. No, don't go there.
Let me bring this in, and I didn't even mean to, but it's right here. I think if we study with our mate,
Mhm.
we study scripture, we study the order, we study what God ordains, and get a biblical perspective on the man being the leader. And even if I lead us into something that I didn't foresee,
Mhm.
then what? So the
You should-
education has to, and my expectation, it needs to be expressed. We need to be in constant prayer and in constant study about the origin and the hierarchy.
Well, that's part of being a leader in itself. So if I'm going to spend time with you, Miss Lady, and I'm serious about you, I see a lot of good qualities in you. This is how our foundation needs to start. We need to do this.
Yeah.
And
I think if we normalize that,
Yeah.
I'm taking it all the way back, baby. Before you even bite that burger, let's say a Bible verse. What's your Bible verse? It really got to get that intentional.
Yeah, really. Yeah. I think, if you stay, do
You remember that?
we had to. Yeah. If you do go back to that, they either gonna get in it with you or they gonna flee.
Yeah.
Because it's like, here it is. You know, right here. So are we doing this or wait, and then don't start but get I'm not right now, I'm tired right now. I want to no. We need it right now.
Yeah.
We need to get in it right now.
You know, I was talking to a female when I was talking about this show. And I wrote this down when I was talking to her that we was at the ice cream party.
Oh,
No.
Did you have crumpets?
Crumpets.
Yeah.
Tea and crumpets.
Like swank.
Yeah.
All back to it.
Got you a sherbet, Darla. Here you go, Darla.
She said, what makes her a good wife is her willingness to submit to her husband's leadership. When she told me that, I was like, this woman, she's amazing.
For condition, you got to add conditions though. Don't just take that. That's
Yeah.
very surface.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Surface.
It is. But for a woman, I've never even heard
True.
I want to say that.
But look,
say that.
the next time,
Some of them are very
add
clever.
the scenario I just laid on the table.
Some of them are very smart.
Will you listen to me about your own finances? Would you submit to me regarding your finances that you make? I might not even have it, but I say, baby, we can't spend that.
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't that be a leader has to lead by example, right?
Yeah.
So if you have not been, if you haven't been good with money,
Doesn't mean that circumstantial.
no. If you have past history of not being good with money, I don't think that woman should give the money to
Where
you.
did that even come in the scenario?
No, as a good leader, it's good to recognize that and know what to give to who can handle
Yeah,
what.
yeah. As a good leader, you have to.
I get
recognize-
it. I'm just saying that wasn't part of the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
saying
saying that
I don't have it. I have it because yours is mine too.
Right. Now,
What
what
are you
if,
talking about?
what if she?
Render under season.
No,
you married to her. You married to her at this point.
I'm
You're
married.
married to her.
We're talking about a wife. That's
And-
not true.
and then
You better put that on the table.
Yeah.
it
Ain't nobody called it on that.
no, they ain't gonna call it on
I
it.
agree.
But and then what if she the bad management
Yeah.
with the money?
Then
Are
she
you
doesn't
ready
have
to
the money.
relinquish that?
No, you
I'm
don't.
going to her job.
You don't let her. If she's not ready to give you that to lead, if you
You don't have to, Kevin. Go to HR, have them redirect that direct deposit to
To
you.
your account.
Well, yeah.
go to
Y'all don't have a joint
You know,
account.
her HR.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You go to her job. Hey, this one right here, this one mine.
Yeah, I am her.
Yeah,
husband.
exactly.
And I am leading. I am the head. So I need
But
to
do
see
you think
all the
do you think-
paperwork.
Oh,
So let's talk about a woman submitting to a man that probably doesn't even deserve submission.
Hmm.
Because I think that's what happens a lot of times. They may start out with a man that he doesn't even deserve the submission. They submit to him, and then they don't want to submit to nobody else because of whatever they went
Hey, that's what I was saying.
before,
That's
right?
what I was saying.
So how does a woman? Because I think submission is about trust.
Yeah.
So how does a woman build the trust, or how can we help a woman build trust in us where she will submit to us?
She needs to know how to recognize a leader.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Let's
So,
start there.
so birds of a feather flock together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If I asked you guys each, where would you find some black leaders? I'm pretty sure our answers would be different,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but some of them may be the same.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think you can find, in my opinion, You can find black male leaders in church.
Mhm.
You can find black male leaders in nonprofit organizations giving back to communities,
Mhm.
philanthropy efforts. You can find black leaders in men business groups,
Mhm.
networks. You can find them in cigar lounges. You can find them. I don't want to tell you every place I go. You can find
Golf course.
golf course,
Yeah,
golf course,
yeah,
but
yeah.
show.
Drive-
So
Right.
are you saying these women should go to these places to find these men?
I'm saying that they have.
I mean, that would be good though.
Yeah,
If they're looking for these type of men, they should go to these.
Where are black successful leaders at?
Mhm.
Where are they?
Put
Mhm.
yourself in that pond. So
But don't go there playing. You know, if you ain't ready for a black
Yeah,
leader,
yeah.
don't go.
Exactly.
Start
Don't even
fishing in the
call
pool.
me.
Right.
I've been so tired of people calling me. Man, to my hey, black leader. I don't, man, come on, man. What's that what this phone is for?
Right.
And you just encourage them to call even more, boy.
If you want to earth his number down, area code. No. But
Yeah.
I think that
Thank you.
if they are women who are looking for a black leader and ready to submit, yeah, they have to go where they are.
Yeah.
So how do we become better leaders?
Well, and let me back up real quick. I'll go back to that.
Mhm.
Have they seen a black leader? Do they know how to be around them?
Yeah, maybe
Right.
dad. We let's say that dad
Or somebody else's dad? I mean,
somebody else's dad.
maybe they've never seen one.
Yeah.
They probably don't think they exist. Maybe it's an anomaly that they're
Yeah.
or a black man
And we can see that
leader they can follow.
because I mean, it's even with us. You know, a lot of us. You know, I'm gonna tell you, my dad passed when I was 6 years old. So when I came outside, the men that was leading looked totally different than the ones that we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
so but do you just lean that way? Do you stop right there and say, okay, well, these are the leaders. So this, I guess, because I'm here and they're here, this is what a leader look like. Or do you seek out to find other types of leader?
Listen to this, though.
And you did that though.
And I did that.
Because I've known you pretty much all my life.
Yes.
And I know that you've been surrounded by some great black leaders.
Yes, sir.
But you got to think like this. Everyone's depiction of a leader is not the same. Some
Right.
people are going in a whole another direction.
Absolutely.
So certain good leaders aren't going to be followed by somebody who's looking for a bad experience or looking for excuses.
Mhm.
You got to find a like-minded
Right.
leader or
Yeah.
somebody who's going or been where you're trying to go.
With the
So
results.
where they, yeah, exactly. So you'll find value in that person as a leader.
And I agree. I had a balance.
Yeah.
And thank God I had a balance because, for one, the type of mother I had. So just like you were saying, I seen the leaders, the street dudes.
Did you see that picture that was shared in a group chat this week?
Which one?
Hold on, I'll pull it up.
And while he looking for that,
Yeah,
Church.
you'll find the relevancy in this.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
For sure.
I was able to get that balance
Yes, sir.
because it was totally different from the street versus the church. And like you said, man, we grew up with some brothers that didn't play.
Right.
They wasn't ashamed of the gospel.
Yeah.
You know,
So
so
had good results.
and they had good results.
Yeah. Not just talking.
Right.
They had the evidence behind it. Like
Yeah.
that.
And that,
Yeah.
you know, overpowered
Yes.
eventually
Yeah.
when I came out my door and seen.
I think the perception that once a man becomes a man, that he's automatically a leader. You know,
Not so at all.
I don't think that, you know, you're ready to lead a family, even a family. Because I think that's where leadership starts. It starts in the home, right? If you can't lead it starts with yourself.
For
If
sure.
you can't have discipline within yourself and this character to stand on your square, I don't think you should be leading nobody. Because you could be
Yeah.
swayed either way.
Right.
You know, you can bend a little bit, but
Yeah,
sway
yeah,
all the
yeah,
way the
yeah.
other way. That, you know, I think somebody will look at that like, man, I thought we was going this way. What happened? You know, I was already bought into this vision and mission, and now you want to go this way. I'm just like, what's why are we deviating?
Right.
I should probably send this to C4 to put on, because definitely this shows our path back in the day. Kevin was like a penny, the only one.
It's the other way.
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to C4.
So what does that no scrub say?
Oh my god. You gonna roll, especially if you ain't seen this in a while.
Oh my. He
I can
said
send it to
a
C4,
penny,
look at
bro.
this, look.
You have to first to submit to God before I can submit.
Oh, send it to your email.
Ah,
That's no scrub.
To email.
No scrub. How do you know if he's submitting to God?
dang. What is that?
How would you know
By
that?
looking at his life, by looking at the fruit.
Proofs that he been.
Yeah, it takes time. Yeah, look at.
No, but I wanted to know how she knows.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I was
No.
saying that's a way for them to know if,
Yeah,
if they're attentive enough to value how
Yeah.
you're living.
because a man could be submitting to God, and that could be like, okay, I'll follow you once you submit to God, but I am.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
And can I share a little something?
Yeah.
Treason ballhead at
This is-
Gmail.
This is pretty much a testimony. If you're gonna have a leader, and you don't just bang on your chest and say, "I want to be a leader.
Mhm.
I'm a man. I'm a leader. See me bang on my chest. Me man. Me
Mhm.
lead."
Mhm.
If you're gonna lead, you got to be a living sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because
You are the servant.
you are serving everybody that you're responsible
Yes.
for as a leader.
Yes.
You are last. The household has to be great. You have to look out for them today and for the next day and for
Yes.
generations
Man.
to come. I need to make sure that the decisions of this household are going to be sound and they're going to be progressive. And so it's like, oh, be nice. Oh,
No, that's a
I
good
thought
example.
that's
That's
a
a
good
good
example.
example.
Oh.
But as a leader, you have to think about those things come with a lot of responsibility, which you're responsible for.
But she also says you can't be a leader in the community, but you're being led astray yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
I mean,
that.
but you still got to. I don't want to get so wrapped up into definitions, and you negate the fact that we are human beings,
Mhm.
and
Oh,
you
of course.
look at somebody's fault
Right.
because they fail and just take everything away.
Yeah.
But we're going to fall,
Right.
and you're going to fall.
Exactly.
And I might make a decision that you don't feel is good or didn't end out how I thought it was, but my intentions were pure, and I'm still the leader.
Wouldn't you love a woman that no matter your decision that was not successful this time, she would still stand behind you and say, I know he did everything he could to make this work,
You
and he just fell short this time.
You
But
would
I
love
will
it.
follow him and
yeah.
Wifey
We see it,
material.
no,
That's
bro.
wifey
We
material.
we see it all the time. They're just in different weight classes.
you see that? In
You
what
see
weight
it
class?
too.
No, I never saw
Listen,
that.
you absolutely see it. You just ain't listening to them because they not in the package.
that he won't.
Yeah.
No,
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Man, okay, I'll start sending them.
A lot
to
of
you, man.
weight classes. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to accept them.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
saying.
just saying,
I'm saying
I
we
don't
see
think
them,
they.
bro. We see them, but we don't see them.
You don't. You saying you don't believe that they would stand?
What?
No,
Body
they're
man.
saying that just to get in, right? But they're not really down like that.
Man,
I believe. I think now what he
you
said
put 400
is true.
pounds on something, boy. That
It better be a car for it.
But
400 pounds submissive, right?
I do believe that you have a variety. I'm not gonna say most. I'm gonna say some. I don't know what the number is. You will have a few that will stand and say, okay, well, like you said, you fumbled with this, but I see what you're trying.
They not
Right, in the practice,
package,
right.
yeah.
But then you have some that waits for you to mess up, and then they want to take over. You also have that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So it's
They come in the driver's ed car. With
yeah,
steering
right,
wheel
with
on
the steering,
both
the
sides.
brake, and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Two break that.
yeah.
And I like to think ahead, right? And the result is if women don't get with a man who's a leader, they're going to end up being with a guy who's not a leader. It's just the math of it, right?
Mm.
Or no guy at all.
I know.
Or a
man.
girl.
Or a girl.
Or and here's where we're going in 2026. It may be an android. It may be a robot.
Mm.
It may be some, it's going to be all kind of stuff that happens.
Yeah.
But you got to ask yourself, where is this?
Android with a rose attached to it. They probably buy that.
Oh, yeah. Come
Come
on,
on,
man.
man.
They're buy it.
Fly the show.
You can
Then
make monthly
Make one with a little
payments.
afro hair on,
Yeah.
little cornrows.
Yeah.
Monthly
When we
payments.
put our money together, we start manufacturing them.
Little Pookie.
Yeah.
Mess around, put
Pookie bot.
Pookie bot.
Pookie bot.
Yeah, my beard's and bald head. Pookie bot.
Man.
Mhm.
But
What is
that's
that?
where
What
it's
does
going.
that say? Can you blow that up?
That is where it's going, brother.
Sharon Jones says you must still respect, encourage, and support your man when his leadership doesn't produce the outcome you wanted. I totally agree with that.
I think Sharon is probably AI.
You think she
Yeah.
just say whatever
Yeah,
that she's in agreement all the time.
I'm just saying that the answers that she gives is produced from an app.
Oh,
Mm.
Sharon, are you
Sharon
AI?
GPT.
No, I'm not saying she's getting it, but I'm saying that they sound so refreshing that it ain't that prevalent. That sounds
So in submission, Sharon, are you?
Who's that?
What really makes you submit to a man? What are like 3 characteristics that you would be like, I want to submit to him. I'm willing to submit to him. I wish that it was just one thing. You seen that thing? The woman bend down. I submit to you, Miles, and they would get married. And I think I sent it to everybody. So she was so ready to submit to her husband. And then the other one was, she said, I'm not saying that.
oh yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
not saying that. I'm not
we
submitting
can
to
go on,
him.
we can move on.
Yeah, we can
We
move
can move
on.
on.
I was like,
Bro, what
This
you would have
can't
gone
work.
through with the
I know someone
Was I
that would not
with
say
saying at that wedding, if that was you and she was saying, Pastor, I'm not saying that.
I would have left
well,
it.
it's some that stayed,
Me.
because I know some that stayed and still married, even when they refuse to say that.
Let's say,
We should have learned this in therapy or
Yeah.
premarital
Premarital.
counseling.
Maybe it was something that she held back. They held back.
No scrub. Can you blow that up? See how you living on the inside and the outside, walking by faith, discipline.
That's for 3 things. I think you asked for 3.
Mm.
Was
I believe that's
asking
what-
her?
No, that's no. She
But
said
that's
he
the-
said she.
but-
That's
okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
That's what
different.
she's. It's still.
But she answered her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
How
answered.
you living in
That was her
inside.
answer.
Yeah. I think a leader's character is probably the most paramount thing, because you can get money, power, and everything, but if your character is flawed, it's
And
just
situational because maybe the instant hasn't arisen yet to where
that will test his character.
that will test something that you need to see.
Yeah.
So how does a woman then know if he is a good leader then?
Because
She doesn't
you
know.
have to trust something higher than yourself.
Yeah, you had to step out on faith.
Yeah.
Adversity
Look,
reveals.
any relationship, bro, is any successful relationship you have to be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
People want to take the vulnerability out of a relationship. You will never experience love. Never. Love
So you
is
saying a
putting
woman has to be vulnerable?
Both.
What?
Both.
How does a man be vulnerable in this situation?
Because you're trusting that she's going to be who she is.
As a wife.
That she's
As a
saying
wife,
who she
yeah.
is.
And you can't. She might do it for 5 years, and then
Quit.
because we're human beings
Yeah.
with our own will, she might do
Exactly.
something later.
Yeah.
This ain't what I want.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, because if you're not looking at somebody to get with them through their growing on from here to the end of time, you doing it. Why even do it?
Why?
Because we
Why?
change.
Why?
So, as a leader in the family, then how do you continue to work on this relationship? Where
Daily.
you said, and I believe a man has to be the priest I think when two individual men and a woman, they have a outside higher a vision together. You know, they share this vision, and they share. They both believe that this higher power brought us together. God, Allah, whatever. I just believe when those two people come in that and that together like that, that is hard to sever.
It's like this: you have defensive and offensive coordinators that have headsets that's seeing another point of view than the player, and then you have the owner who's on top, who ultimately makes the call.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you turn with me to Ephesians, I'm just saying that was one of them. You know what I mean? They can see way down the line, other than even the coach, because they have something that they're looking at. Franchise. You're looking at your job is to win this game.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the ring, the advertisement, a whole an array of things that you don't even, and the player don't even come.
Right.
You're just trying to win this game.
Yeah.
You just want your check.
Your position is totally different.
You want longevity. I want what's best for the overall corporation.
And that's a person that has keen insight or vision, right? That person that has vision, because they can normally see. They don't just see what's in the moment.
Let me ask you this: do they trust their boss? Do they question their boss every decision that they make?
Do y'all trust y'all boss?
Wow.
Yeah, even though he made something, we didn't hit our numbers this month. We tried this. Good. So next month I'm gonna have you lead, and I'm gonna have they make audibles all the time, and it's never challenged because you're getting something tangible at the end of the day.
Yeah. You're gonna submit to.
Yeah. Sharon Jones says, answer. His consistency, his accountability, and his emotional maturity.
Let me see. I'm gonna test Sharon.
His consistency.
Hey, Chad.
So how he consistently shows up, his accountability. He's accountable to, I guess, everything that he does. And she said something else.
What's this?
Amen. Flawed character cannot be fixed.
Hey, Chad.
She or he has to move on. Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you. Scrubs. No scrubs.
Hey, Chad.
I hope you haven't gotten any scrubs lately. No scrubs.
I'm here.
When do women know when to submit to their man?
That's a real values and communication question. And honestly, different couples define submit in really different ways. So I'm curious, what does that mean in your head? Are we talking about trust, respect, decision making? If you tell me what that word means for you and what situation you're picturing, I can dive in with you.
She even flipped it on.
Yeah, in a relationship, in the black community, in a relationship, we have this thing to where we lack trust a lot of times. So when do you think, what are some good indicators that you think will be a good time for a woman to trust her man?
Yeah, a good indicator is when actions line up with words over time. So if he says he'll do something and he follows through, and if he owns mistakes, if he shows up when it's not convenient, that builds trust. And it goes both ways. It isn't blind faith. It's patterns of reliability that you can see, feel, hear, right? That sort of submission isn't obedience so much as chosen trust.
Oh my God, you're amazing. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime.
And she had a little laughter.
What's her name? Damn.
Baby, that's her name.
So
I think she was the first man.
Yeah. They I guess
AI with a personality.
She mentioned character. No Scrubs mentioned character, and I think that is the foundation of how you select a man. That what does he do when no one else is watching? Like
Yeah.
how he shows up
Character.
when no one else is watching.
How is he revered in the world? You know what I mean? How is he viewed?
And does his character disappear when he's angry?
Ooh.
And this character dissipates? You know, I think that's when your character show up the most, when you're in tight spots, in crisis.
Yeah.
That's when your true character shows up.
Mhm.
Because when you're angry at someone, they say when you're angry, you kind of blank out, leave yourself for a moment.
Yeah.
So,
But that's where meekness comes in.
Mhm.
and you got to be slow to anger.
Slow down.
That
Mm,
good
yeah,
book
yeah,
says
yeah,
That's why I said if you
slow.
study together,
Don't
you will
speak.
understand
yeah.
some of these things and when to implement some of these things in those
And
trouble times.
like we see so many times in this world, sex, money, and too much power can erode a person's what we think is their character, right?
Yeah, sure.
So I have to question if it erodes their character. That's not how that person was off the rip anyway. Because if money can change you, that means anybody can buy you.
Right.
And if a woman sees that this man
That's a good quote. That's a t-shirt
holds
right there.
fast to this, that I think I said it last. No, you're not going. Okay, this fine woman walking down the street with the best body and all of this, and you just you get so mesmerized, and you leave what you're doing to go follow that woman. You know,
That's not, yeah.
that's even in Proverbs. It said this woman can lead you into a pit of hell.
Yeah, that's flattering time.
So learning these lessons and building character for a leader is paramount.
Yeah.
Then vision. You got to have vision too. But I think the character is the bedrock of a true how a woman should view a man and willing to follow. You follow his discipline and character. Look for that. You know what I mean?
I like to encourage all the men listening, just be someone who is a woman can submit to. And keep it a buck. You know, are you taking care of business? Are you trustworthy? Do you have a pattern of success in making good decisions? If you're gonna be a leader, be a leader. Don't just talk about it.
Do you think who would well everybody has daughters, right?
Yeah.
Because we're men, how do you select the young man that your daughter should submit to? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for me.
Your daughter ain't gonna listen to you, man. Let's start there.
No,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm saying, what are you?
I'm looking for me.
She brings you this.
I'm looking for somebody who has the qualities that I possess.
We don't know what those are.
I'm just saying I know.
So how do you gather that from meeting?
I'm looking at, is he a hard worker? Is he respectable? What does his family look like?
Got you.
I mean, I'm the bedrock thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cornerstone things. And does he love my daughter? I need to see that. And some of these things, time is going to. You got to spend some time, right? You're not gonna be able to see that just by meeting somebody. Hey, how you doing? Where you work, son? No, you gotta be attentive.
Yeah.
So those things are. See, men, we'll know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We'll know.
saying. Like,
Yeah,
how do you?
Well, one thing, being present,
that's what I'm saying.
he
Absolutely.
sees that, excuse me, you're present.
Yeah,
Not
that's
only
something
that,
he ain't gonna do.
Right.
If
There's certain
you
things
present.
he's not going to do. He's not even going to challenge because he knows that you're present. So when he realizes and see that you don't play about yours,
Yeah.
he's not going to play about yours.
Right.
So yeah, that all of that. And the thing is, take for instance, my daughter didn't know that I was a street dude until few years ago. I kept that from her.
So you think?
No. If you because I'm gonna tell you.
Can we go to the clip?
No, I'm gonna tell you. Because he the one.
Look, which one do you think is Kevin on there? Now this shows you 50 years of friendship. That's Kevin, me, that's Mike, that's Mark, and that's Shannon.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
At church.
At church though.
Yeah.
But Kevin is the penny. You see what I'm saying? He's turned, his back is turned.
You see, he got that stand.
Yeah, he do. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
That's what 39, almost 40 years ago.
Yeah, but we got 50 years in.
Yeah, But no, I'm just saying
5 years ago.
that particular picture.
Yeah.
That picture alone.
Yeah.
Wow. God is a keeper. Bro.
Man, ain't he?
And that's why I think one of the things I would want my daughter to have is a man who has a relationship with God.
With God.
Because that's going
Absolutely.
to take care of all the ego issues.
Right.
It's going to address the humility issues, the responsibility issues, the fallible man. You know, you're going to fail. You got to have faith. God, you got to have faith in God to bounce back in a lot of things. But that's I would hope my,
Principle based.
Yeah.
you gotta,
And that's it. All we can hope and pray.
yeah.
Then you would tell if this man was of that caliber, you would tell your daughter, okay, baby, you have to submit to this man.
Well, I don't think that's going to work. From my experience, telling your daughter what to do, she's going to do the opposite. So I think you need to give her a living example.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's my daughter. If I tell her what to do, she won't do it so much. But if I show her and she sees an example of good living and good results,
I've told my daughter before, like, hey, you got to step back and stop trying to make all the decisions in your relationship. Give him an opportunity to make the decisions, because if you don't, then you're gonna be like upset at him because he never makes decisions.
Right.
And you can't come complain to me like, okay, he's not. You got to give him an opportunity to be ambitious and to go forward, to go see whatever you want, baby.
I think it's important that with our daughters we have the conversation about the dating climate right now, especially the single ones.
Yeah,
Because it's a two-way judgment too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who you dating?
Yeah, no,
You know
they
what?
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to see her.
they say you got a house, a safe haven for her. Hey, Ray Shanae is back. Thanks for a great show, brothers. I kept my word and listened quietly this week, even though I had a lot to say. You could have talked. Ray, ain't nobody said you had to listen quietly. Submissive. Have a great rest of your week. B&B podcast.
Thank you.
You could have called in. That's how loud you could have been. Yes. Ain't nobody said be quiet.
We need a part 3.
Maybe somebody said no. We do.
No, that's what she said. So that's what Sharon Jones
This is a
said.
great topic.
Yeah. Both men and women. For the men who is leaders, the submissive women. Yeah.
I just mumbled through it.
Yeah. Nobody else heard that. I guess they could see it though.
We need a part 3. This is a great topic for both men and women. For the male who is the leader and submissive woman.
They can go hand in hand. They can work.
They
well
really
together.
can.
Sure.
They really can.
Oh, yeah.
With communication.
Right.
And you have to be okay with knowing, like, okay, this ain't a match
Right.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
Be like, okay,
Yeah.
well, it's
Not
cool.
right.
I get the climate when you're in and where you can't submit, but this is something I have to have. Not just because I want to be the boss, but I have to have somebody that I can pour into.
Yeah.
And how can I pour into you if you won't even listen?
Right.
And then
It's just hard.
I can't feed you, baby. You got a hole in your belly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got a hole in your belly.
You got a hole in your belly, baby. Can't feed you.
Because I mean, we know a lot of ladies, they move fast in other areas of the relationship,
Don't slow
And
them
that-
all the way down there.
Yeah,
Don't
and that-
slow 'em.
And that be the part.
We still out here.
Yeah,
baby.
some of these
We
other-
got you up.
Some of that, and I said, lay it, some.
I know.
Just
I'm just
some.
saying, you got yours.
Because
Slow them all.
you gravitate to something else he does well, and you start making excuses
Yeah.
for him because he does other things so well, and then that's where next
Yeah.
thing you know, you years in,
Yeah.
and now you're tired of it, but
Yeah.
you didn't honor those flags in the
Yeah.
beginning because he did other things well.
Mm.
So you put that part for as leader, on the back burner because he did other things well.
I'm gonna tell you what kind of keeps me kind of balanced and focused. Would I want somebody treating my daughter the way I treat somebody else?
I think
That kind of
is a
keeps
fair-
me. That's a nice little balance to.
Your
Yeah.
mother and your daughter, and I'm talking about men that aren't married because
Yeah.
then eventually your wife come in
Yeah.
that part. But you start off with your mother, and then if you have a daughter, you don't want
Yeah.
nobody mistreating them.
At all.
So then you have to take that
Yeah.
into consideration. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
So I guess you said and when your wife, so the next wife, you know how to, you don't want nobody treating the next wife like your first wife.
yeah, I was I want, yeah.
Never
My,
mind.
look,
But
this is just a joke, but my current wife.
your current wife.
Don't say that.
No.
It's just a joke.
When your wife come into the picture, of course you're not, you a protector, and I'm going to
That's
do
why she's
what I
your
have
wife.
to.
That's how
Exactly,
you got that title.
I'm gonna do what I have to do.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and the current part was just a joke. So
Yeah, it was a joke. He was just
Yeah,
playing.
5, 4,
So,
3.
I guess
You already-
we have to go ahead and land this plane. So I guess we can't tell women how to be more submissive. Does that have to come from another woman?
I think they have I think they have to see value in submitting
So
and
how-
knowing that this gets me this.
Okay, that you phrased it right.
Yeah.
Tell the woman what if you can in
Mhm.
30 seconds what submission gets them from a potential man.
For me, submission gets she gets the full man. You get all cylinders. There's nothing a man wouldn't do for his. We're possessive.
Yeah.
We want the best for you, but like if we can't get harmony, then we ain't gonna sing.
Gotcha. So
If that makes
ladies,
sense
EP says if you want to harmonize with him,
to you.
you gotta be
Yeah.
submissive, and you get that
willingly,
harmony,
willingly, joyfully.
not grudgingly.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if you grudgingly
Yeah.
submit, is that really even?
And I'm not a
Mhm.
dictator.
that.
Yeah.
You can keep
Yeah.
that.
mhm.
Don't submit to a dictator though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
You got to make sure the
Tyrant.
man is worthy of,
Yes.
of submitting to.
Right.
for sure.
Yes,
And if not, then don't do it.
Right.
don't do it.
And we
Keep
all,
it.
we
Keep
all,
it
we
there.
all agree
Wait
on
a
that.
second.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all agree on
What about you, Mark?
What's the question again?
Well, if you could tell a woman how submission will be beneficial to her.
Oh yeah. So I think there's a lot of value in a man who is a leader because you get that structure, you get the successful goals being accomplished, you get protection, like with his life.
Yes.
With my life, I'm willing to
Laying
make
down
sure
his life.
that my woman is safe. And my household is safe.
Yes.
You get the resources, you get the vacations, you get the grub, you get the laughter, you get the sex, you get the laughter and the sex again, you get groceries, you get all kind of stuff.
And then don't forget the laughter and the sex.
Yeah. And don't
Yeah.
forget and then the sex and the laughter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
And then we go laugh at
you know, we grub a little bit, take
Yeah.
a shower, do it all over again. But
Yeah.
everything is a full package deal.
Right.
that the peace and the relationship with God is going to be paramount.
Mm.
I mean, it has to be spiritual, and that connection can't be disturbed. And that's where that's a start. That needs to be the foundation.
So literally rinse and repeat, basically.
Rinse and repeat.
For a wife.
Yeah.
For a
That's
while.
wife.
Yeah.
Now, dating is audition to see if
And a wife is let's not say this. A wife is a wife when you meet her.
Yeah.
The act of putting a ring on your finger doesn't make you a wife. You are a wife when we meet you.
Yeah.
If Trevor
You-
was here,
yeah.
he would say she has a wifely spirit.
Spirit. Yeah.
Mm.
True or true?
Too. What has wait? Let me phrase it different for you. By your wife submitting to you, what I should have her.
Kenny
What
been on all night.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Something's going on.
what
you get in trouble.
Yeah.
what is-
yeah.
what benefits has she gained by submitting to Kevin Calhoun?
I think where I am now, I think of tradition. You know, you're going to get the protector. You know, where like Mark said, the peace.
Yeah.
You give me peace, I'll make sure you have peace.
For sure.
You know, the communication is important. And she'll tell you, I'll still struggle with we can communicate, but sometimes for the sake of an argument, I just may stop saying anything. And that's something, but at the same time, like you were saying, that controls your emotion.
That's
to
a
me.
defense mechanism.
Right.
I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I get it.
because I don't want to argue with you.
Right.
I don't want to say anything that both of us may regret. So, and I know sometimes women don't understand why men do that. It's best
I don't say that.
where we can come back later
For sure.
and then discuss it. Let me go through what I have to go through, and then we can address it. So, like I said, I think peace is what you put in it, you're gonna get it back. Period. And then, like Mark said, everything else is just icing on the cake. All the extras, all the like you said, the gifts, the trips, you know, the commitment,
Yeah, I know Kevin. Kevin wants the best for you. So yeah. If he
You
wants
know.
the best for you, then
Yeah.
be Kevin right. Submit.
You got you.
Submit.
You gotta submit.
And Canoon, we gonna find out with Canoon. We all waiting to see what Canoon is.
He about to give his answer.
No. I think what you all said.
Yeah, like
no ditto here, bro.
No, you can't ditto. Like you used to tell me. Yeah.
Service.
No,
ditto.
I think when a woman truly submits, she gets to relax. She gets to take off that armor and be a little bit more vulnerable. You know, it's almost like Calgon, take me away
Nice.
when you submit to me.
Nice.
And it's like you get to
Bad
trust
water.
somebody.
Yeah, put the bubbles in the bad
Yeah.
water.
I was even talking. No, let me stop. You get that. You know what I mean? Not in an emotional sense. You know, sometimes women just want to take off this. They've been wearing this masculine veneer all day at work, and they just want to lay it down on the table and be feminine and vulnerable and sweet. And with me, you get to be that. Once you submit, you get to be that. And trust is like paramount. I want her to trust my leadership, that to the point where she doesn't. It was this lady. She was like, sometimes when I'm with my husband, I could just turn my brain off. I want her to be like that. She can just turn it off, and that she doesn't even have to think. All the weight of the world is basically on my shoulders. She
You
gets
turn
that.
it down, don't turn it off.
Right, yeah.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know,
No, you will get some that turn it off, but you'll be doing everything.
Yeah. I come from the era like I never seen my grandmother drive my grandfather, right? You know what I mean? I always seen my grandfather drive. It was never a question. It wasn't like, okay, you gonna drive this time? No. She never questioned how he was getting there and how he was going. She could just, what they call it, a passenger princess.
Yeah.
You get to be that.
Yeah.
You just be vulnerable.
A lot of them got to work on that because they drive from the passenger seat.
Yeah, they got, yeah. So I think once you're there, I think a woman gets to relax in her femininity.
Mhm.
And that's when you get what you get from me when you submit.
And they should be honest and say, are they able to do that?
Hmm.
Because they probably never got a chance
Yeah.
to do it.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
But with you, she has to be that at the very beginning. Or what?
What you just described.
Yeah.
always.
No.
But she have to do what?
You talked
What you
that's
just described.
that's that type of submissive. Upon
No,
meeting
I
her.
said that's what she gets from me. So
I know,
she gets
but,
to be.
but you also said if she ain't that, she ain't even gonna get you.
No. Yeah, that's what you
She
said.
has to have tendencies of that.
It is. You can work with it.
I'm just
Yeah,
asking.
she
I'm just trying to
she-
help
she-
them out because this thing is a Rubik's cube, man.
Right.
man, I enjoyed the show.
Well, let's see that last comment. Hold on.
Okay, we're gonna read Sharon Jones's last comment. She says, yes, we just want to relax and be vulnerable. I agree with you 100%. That's where the leadership comes in to allow us women to be able to do that. And I totally agree. And I think a lot of women are seeking that. And because they have to carry this badge of honor of being strong and Miss Independent, they don't get to that
Mhm.
stage. And I'm saying, you guys, well, this brother's already have a woman that is submitted to him. So
Yeah,
you got
you're blessed.
two other brothers,
I believe I am.
three
I believe I am.
brothers that, they
Yeah.
open on the market.
Yeah, and one of them new name is Calgon Canoe.
Yeah,
Yeah. Calgon take you
But
back.
also
That's
just
your
know
bubbles.
that it's
That
not
bomb.
gonna always gonna just be peaches and cream though.
It's
So
not.
you're still going to have little speed bumps.
Yeah.
You just don't want to have a pothole,
And we'll
Or
get
in
through
some
that.
cases, a sinkhole.
a sinkhole,
We could get
Or a
through that.
sinkhole.
And that's
or
the
a stinky
thing.
hole.
That's the thing. You have to always be working.
Yeah.
It's never.
Yeah.
It's never like you could go to sleep.
Right. Yeah.
On your relationship.
Right.
You gotta always. be
Always
working.
work. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Find time to
So-
laugh every day.
I
Man.
appreciate you all for listening, and be back with us next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Share this with somebody who want to grow the platform, and we need your help to do that. So please share it with somebody, subscribe, get 100 people to subscribe this week to Beards and Ballhead. I task you. I got a present for you if you do that.
Mm.
I don't know. Well, we're gonna figure it out.
Figure something
Calgon
out.
basket.
Yeah,
Ah.
Cal got to take me away back.
With a canoe.
Nah, I ain't doing all that. But again, you guys have a great one.
Yes.
Be blessed.
God bless you.
This ain't your average, just them good vibes in the middle of the madness. In a good place, let them know what's happening. Let's take it all around the world with a passion. We talking politics, check, relationships, check. Do it for the culture if you really trying to flex. Got 4 brothers on the go, ready, set. From the suburbs to the projects, we got the beards and the ball heads. I'm talking beards and the ball heads. We got the beards and the ball heads. We the one with the beards and the ball heads.